You work out 5 days a week. You eat clean. You've been doing everything right. So why does your body still look the same? Let's break down what's really going on and how to finally build muscle. Most people think that they're training hard, but here's the truth. If you're not getting close to failure in your sets, your muscles have no reason to grow. Hypertrophy, which is the process of building muscle, requires mechanical tension and metabolic stress. And that only happens when you push close to muscular failure. A lot of people stop their sets way too early. If you're leaving 5 or 6 reps in the tank every time, you're just building endurance, not muscle. That's where RIR comes in. It stands for reps in reserve. And to build muscle, you want to be finishing your sets around 0 to 2 reps in reserve, not 5 or 6. Your muscles need a reason to adapt, so don't just count reps. Ask yourself how close you are to failure. That's the shift that builds muscle. Let's say you are training hard. You're pushing close to failure, but here's where most people stall. They stop progressing the stimulus. Your body adapts to stress. If you keep lifting the same weights for the same reps every week, your body has no reason to change. That's where progressive overload comes in. And it doesn't have to just be lifting heavier. You can also increase reps, add sets, slow down your tempo, or reduce rest time. All of those create a new stimulus. You can even make the same weight harder just by controlling the eccentric phase of the lift. If this is already starting to sound like too much, one of the easiest ways to progress is to pick a weight, choose your sets and reps, like 4 sets of 8, and lift that weight until you can hit all 4 sets for 8 solid reps. Once you can do that with good form, increase the weight slightly and repeat the process. It's a super simple way to ensure both intensity and progressive overload over time. But here's the key. You do need to track it. You need to know what you did last week so you can beat it this week. Because if you're not increasing the challenge, your body is just getting better at staying the same. You're training hard, you're tracking progress, but your muscles still aren't growing. It's probably because you're not eating enough. Muscle growth isn't just about what you do in the gym. It's about giving your body the raw materials to build with. And that means a consistent calorie surplus. Most people trying to eat clean don't eat enough to support growth. Healthy doesn't always mean sufficient. You need to be in a surplus around 350 to 500 calories above maintenance to gain lean muscle effectively. And protein is the non-negotiable. You should be aiming for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. And here's a bonus tip. Try spreading that protein across 3 to 5 meals throughout the day. That gives your body multiple chances to stimulate growth. If you're someone who's never hungry, that's actually a red flag. It means your metabolism and hunger signals have likely adapted to chronic undereating. You can't build muscle without fuel, so your plate has to match your training. Muscle isn't built while you're training. It's built when you're recovering from that training. And if you're not giving your body time and space to adapt, your gains will stall. Sleep is actually the most anabolic state your body enters. During deep sleep, you produce the majority of your growth hormone. That's when the repair happens. The sweet spot is 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. And then there's stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which breaks down muscle tissue and interferes with recovery. If your body thinks it's in survival mode, it's not going to prioritize building muscle. You also need real rest days. Muscle tissue takes 24 to 72 hours to recover, depending on how hard you trained. Active recovery like walking or mobility is great, but it doesn't replace true rest. So if you've been skipping sleep, grinding 7 days a week, or stressing 24/7, that might be exactly what's holding you back. You can train hard, eat right, and recover well, but if you only do it for a few weeks, you'll never see the results you want. Muscle growth is slow, especially if you're natural. Most people can build around 0.5 pound to 1 pound of lean muscle per month. That's 6 to 12 pounds a year. That's why your 8-week bulk didn't work. Or why one missed workout doesn't matter, but missing 20 does. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be consistent. Your body doesn't respond to what you plan to do. It responds to what you actually did over and over. The people with great physiques, they didn't find a secret workout plan. They stayed consistent when most people quit. A lot of clients ask me if I have any tricks or secrets to stay in shape year round. And honestly, there aren't any. It's not about hacks. It's about showing up over and over again. Your level of consistency determines your level of progress. If you've been training for 3 months and expecting a 3-year transformation, you're setting yourself up to fail. So if your muscles aren't growing, take a step back and look at the big picture. Are you training hard enough? Are you progressively overloading? Are you eating enough? Are you recovering well? And are you being consistent? When all 5 of those pieces line up, your body has to change. If this helped you, drop a like and hit subscribe. I've got more science-backed videos dropping every week to help you train smarter and get results that last. And let me know in the comments, which one of these 5 are you working on right now?